I've just put a new bass drum reed in here, and it can be a bit fiddly to get going. I'm taking the zip out, get it undone. There we go. Ish. I need a new pipe case. So these are my Duncan McDougal pipes. End of the made towards the end of the 19th century, probably been 1870, 1880, something like that. So this probably is unlikely to work at the moment. Yeah, I've got a little peep out of it. Okay, I'm going to take that out. You'll notice how far that is buried into the drone there. That the bore of this is the original. It's all original, but this standing joint on the base here is 11mm in the middle, which is huge by today's standards, which are normally about 6 or 7. So I'm just going to blow some warm air through this because it will pick the tongue up. Now inside here is softer cane, which will swell up when you get some moisture on it. So the moisture from your lungs will swell that up. But on the outside is a harder piece, which will not take on any moisture. So this will basically swell up and push the tongue up a wee bit. It's a bit like a bimetallic strip you would have in a heater or something like that. So just going to blow through warm air for that. Down. It's better, but whether it's going to work in here or not is a different matter. Okay, so that's starting to work, but it's not going to get there. You do have to persuade cane reeds a little bit when you first get them in. So I'm going to spring this tongue, but I'm going to bring the bridle back about 1/8 of an inch. And then I'm going to do it around this way, otherwise I couldn't see. So I'm just going to lift it up like that and put most of the pressure back here, because I don't want to make this spring up because it'll make it squeal. So I'll put it back down, and now it's going to be way too open. So now I bring the bridle back down and I'll put it back in a better position. It stays open more. Okay, so that's great now. I hope it stays that way, but you know, they'll probably need adjusting on a regular basis. Get these tenors going. Actually put a new bridle on these. I don't see what can go wrong with them except for the bridle getting soft, but I may be proved to be wrong. It's good. As I'm testing these, I'm blowing harder and softer to make sure there's no pitch change. Right, that's probably going to have to come up a bit, I would imagine. Just right, they're a bit low on the pin, so I'm just putting this into tuning pin in. That's not good, because the bass is moving all over the shop. Okay, now it's closed up again, so here we go. Again, bring the bridle back. You're kind of training the reed to do what you would like it to do rather than what it would like to do itself. So I'm just just going to spring it again. Well, with a new reed, you always have to do this for, but then it'll settle in after a few hours playing. I don't like that. So what I've done there, it's squealing there, so what I've done there is made that curve go up too much, so I'm just going to put my fingers between the blade and the body and just bend it down at the end. A lot of fiddling around at first, but you get there in the end. Now I need to bring the bridle down a wee bit more. Another way of stopping that squealing is just rub the tongue down like that. So you're pushing the tongue into the body itself. Okay. So the fun goes on. So I'm just going to keep doing this until it does what I'd like it to do. So I don't get that horrible rattly sound, so I'm just going to bring the bridle down and make the tongue a wee bit shorter, just a smidge. It's still got that growl there, so touch more. I'm almost moving this imperceptibly here, like you would a easy drone reed. And now it's stopping. Repeat the process. Move it back, bring it up. Be a little bit more aggressive with this time. Bring that back down again. The thing is, it's going to want to keep going back to where it was before. This is why you have to train the blade to be at the position you want it to be. So I've just sprung it, but it's naturally going to go back down again to where it was before, but not quite as far as it did before because I just sprang it. Right, same again. Let's give that a shot. I'm just going to play the drums on the one for a little while. What did I do with the blue pearl? Now I like to get these tuning at the same height here. This is a bit low at the moment, but it's probably going to come up a wee bit. So I'm just going to, this one's a bit high pitched than that one, so I'm going to take this out and bring that back a bit. So I'm taking the screw out to make it lower pitched here. So it should go down to about there in my guesstimation. Let's try that again. So there you have it. I've got the bass going. It's going to need more adjustments probably every time I pick it up, but they will eventually settle down. Nice steady drone, good strong bass sound. So that's it.